Everybody, welcome back to Resident Evil 3. I'm the Blue Streak 2, and last we left off, we are in a place. Underneath the hospital. Oh, Farfik Nugan. What the hell? Ugh. I'm gonna die. Well, I was curious how this what happened here. He's gonna eat my head? Now I am the parasite. This game is just insulting the hell out of me. Rather than aiming at the parasite... That's some good advice. Is he not capable of dying at the moment? I'm sick of you. Right, where was I? I thought I was gonna have to put them in like a proper order. And that wasn't the case. This isn't Silent Hill.
Shit, he got away.
Did he?
What was he doing in here?
I'm not so sure. Let's find out. Unfinished activity log. 9/26. 1300 hours. Infiltrated Raccoon City. Disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission. 1930. Observed 5 RPD officers engaging a pack 20 strong. Officers annihilated in 20 minutes. September 27th. 1200 hours. Test run at university. Diverted pack, including canines, to campus. 64% infection and conversion in 2 hours. No survivors. 2300 hours. Successful rendezvous with MV platoon. Will make first attempt at dawn. September 28th. 0430 hours. Diverted pack towards command post. Result: night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. 0800 hours. End of skirmish. 7 survivors. 1800 hours. Unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18. Tracking it per orders, it appears to be on the hunt. 2000 hours. Got eyes on 2 stars, a male, infected, and female. Bioweapon is pursuing the female. September 29th. 0100 hours. Female GV has made contact with MV platoon. Bioweapons appearance and behavior are consistent with Project N. Investigating. 0 400 hours. Observed bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. Seems to be strongly fixated on terminating JV and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted? 0 700 hours. Metamorphosis and bioweapon triggered by hostile encounter with JV. Video attached. JV has been infected and is non-responsive. Collected samples per orders. 0 30 hours. Over 17 hours have elapsed since JV's exposure to virus. Conversion has been slow, suggesting she may be resistant. 400 hours. Vaccine recovered and administered to JV by CO, a soldier and MV platoon. JV expected to be fit for combat in approximately 20 hours post-exposure. Seems clear bioweapon is Project N. Contact with JV causes it to change and evolve. Will induce further encounters to obtain more precise data.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big-ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
That's gonna be a tough order.
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way. We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
I can't run. Suggest bad things are about to happen to you.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
Oh, Jesus!
Tyrell! No! Keep going. We're almost there. No! Shit!
Yeah, we need to go now. How did it get down here? Nest 2 employee regulations. Attention Nest 2 employees. The objectives of this T-Virus research facility differ from those of Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It's a great honor to be a part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new revolutionary technologies. Great honor. You're not doing anything wrong, we swear. Our fingers are not crossed behind our back. Behind our back. You can't prove anything. So this might be the final stretch. As I understand it, this game is relatively short, especially when compared with the original. That being said, there could still be some surprises around the corner. I was actually kind of hoping I would be attacked when I was saying that. Now, that would be just perfect timing. Surprises around the corner. Attacked. Something I didn't see. Surprise. Around a corner. Isaac Graves' diary. Pay was generous, the benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised I'd be contributing to a state-of-the-art medical tech research. For university teachers stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery, so I went for it. I made the pitch to my family and we agreed to move here to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 2020, because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. Messed up, the world needs to know, but every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately chicken out. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. He saw the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job, do as I'm told, for their sake. But let this be testament that I do have a conscience and that I have learned my lesson. Yeah, he looks pretty just dead. Judging by his face. Far too normal looking. None of the rampant decay and such. Essay on vaccine synthesis. On the role of anti-agents and adjuvants in vaccine synthesis by Dr. Nathaniel Bard, Chief Researcher at Spencer Memorial Hospital. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to the increased antibody production. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Yeah. Intriguing.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Why would that still be there? That concerns me.
Override complete.
What is up with those? These types are a lot more resilient. Good God! Uh. Oops. Why won't you die? Shipping notice. Cargo, Nemesis. Shipping route, CDG-JFK to RC. Shipping date, September 1st, 1998. Shipping type, Class 1 hazardous material. Additional notes, all transit within the United States is to be made via helicopter. Take extreme care during takeoff and landing, as shock to the parcel may potentially lead to self-activation. Excuse me. We here at the European branch are excited to hear your thoughts and evaluations of this newest prototype and are pleased to offer this specimen for your testing. It has been through numerous trials and possesses incredible destructive power, so please exercise extreme caution when using it. Lead developer Dr. Herman Frankel. Well, Doctor. Oh dear. Now, I've had enough of you. It happened, our worst case scenario. The T-virus somehow leaked. Under orders from Dr. Bardon to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I've prepared a culture of the T-virus antigen. Now I just need to combine it with an adjuvant to enhance its effects, and I should be able to produce enough vaccine to save all the surviving citizens. The adjuvant samples are stored in the incubation lab. Test samples are already wandering the halls. But I'd better find a way to get some samples while this culture is maturing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis process. Try to find a way to stop this outbreak. It's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events in motion.
This must be what powers it.
Oh, good. Just give you the old heave-ho. Are you shitting me? Sure, this is gonna go well. Sure, none of those will wake up. I'm sure Nikolai won't be the one to wake him up. Dick.
Out of the way!
Oh my god. What is with those guys? Bastards just won't die. This confirms my suspicions. He's healing. Well, that's just fantastic. Feckin' regenerators.
An ad.
What have we here? Adjuvant sample.
These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Senior Fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Earth for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioresearch, including introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to get external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must empathically state my disapproval of this shift away from established Umbrella policy by turning to the use of parasites who are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you see the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. And again, I recall you having a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard.
It's called the Nemesis.
Well, Nady Boy was right. Here it comes. They're gonna jump out of the cages. Or specimen tanks. shit. Oh, okay. It's still not good. Got no more shotgun shells. Got no grenade. Well, I have grenade. Hand grenades, rather. Sorry? Red herb? Where? Let's not mess around with this guy. Healing bastards are too much of a bullet sponge. Wasted enough rounds on him. So I just mix them here, or... Oh,
An
there we
antigen
go.
sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, that is a meaty sounding gun. Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for bioweapon synthesis team be made available for any employee interfacing with the admission and dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same levels of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weaponry authorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation, granting them very high regrowth abilities. Our team refers to these specimens as paleheads. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not been determined. The astonishing rate at which these paleheads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weapons. If any sort of system failure were to occur within our facility, we would be woefully underprepared to defend ourselves. For this reason, I would like to request that high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the paleheads be issued to all our employees working in shipment and processing. This will ensure that in the event of an emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate safely. Thank you very much for your consideration. Shipping and Processing Manager Gabrielle Reed. What did I back? Oh. Wrong room. I know how to read a map. Shut your face. Can't just reload it that way. Done. I am the Blues 32. This is Resident Evil 3. TTFN. Pop out for now.